But absolutely not surprised that you never learned about Emancipation Day in Canada. On August 1st.
No, because I just wanted to speak on this topic as much as possible. I don't know how long ago, but there's a sentiment in Canada that we aren't anti-black racists like the United States are, and that's simply not the case. We're just anti-black racists in a different way. We still have police brutality. Look at Abdurrahman Abdi. Look at Devontae Miller. Look at Regis Christensen Paquette is the Regis Christensen Paquette. We have all the same issues, especially because we suffer from the same history. The origin of policing in the North American state was slave robbers. There's no such thing as police in the North American state until they realized that, us slave owners need to find a way to steal back the freed or runaway slaves. As well, despite how multicultural Toronto is, there's a rampant anti-black racism. The fact that we had a black chief of police is just a smoke screen tactic that the whites in power use to try to make it seem like, oh no, we're not racist. And we don't teach our history. Look no further than Maple and Melanin. She's teaching things that should be taught in Canadian history during Black History Month, but that's not really a thing in Canada. We teach that we are the end of the Underground Railroad, but we don't teach about the Africville, a city that was like the Harlem of Harlem in New York. Existed in, I believe, in Nova Scotia. Don't quote me on that, but Eastern Canada nonetheless. But a city that was basically a thriving black community that was systematically destroyed simply because we threatened the white power and the white man too much. In a country that runs rampant with indigenous racism and colonialism and anti-indigenous hate, we need to recognize that we are not better than the United States. We are just we have all the same issues, except that in Canada we institutionalize our oppressions as opposed to holding them at the forefront. I fear the police. I, a man in Canada, fear the police because I've been profiled with the police. I have suffered from police brutality. I've been brutalized in the mental health psychiatric system thanks to my blackness, whereby being loud is deemed unsafe and unruly. I could go on and on and on, but I just want to say that, like, the only difference between me and Abdurrahman Abdi, who was a Somali man who died thanks to police brutality and police pretending to try to save him, to make it look like they saved him, but really they killed him, but unalived him. Is the fact that I am educated, I speak English, and I'm not too African. Look up Abdurrahman Abdi. Look up Imad Abdulkadir. You'll see the differences, and it breaks my heart whenever I think about people saying, oh, Canadians are not racist. Canadians are racist. Let's call a spade a spade. Canadians are racist. Racist in a different way, but thank Allah we have multiculturalism, so we have different. We don't have to deal with the appearance of racism. We don't have to deal with the fear of being gunned down by the police, being gunned down by a random racist white man. Not that it doesn't happen. I don't know any cases, but I don't want to assume. But as well, there is the lack of black solidarity. There is no concept of Afro-Caribbean and Canadian, the way that African American is a concept and a term. Instead we have Ethiopian Canadian, so Jamaican Canadian, Congolese Canadian, Sudanese Canadian, and we have all these small pockets of black folk who don't recognize and don't solidify and don't unite under the same shared cause that the white man wants to subjugate us, because anti-black racism is a national issue. Look no further than the racism that I'm gonna try to tag the creator in the comments, or at least in the description. But they made posts during the World Cup talking about racism throughout the South American countries and Latin America. Black people will and have always existed throughout the world. 1 out of every 7 people are black, and yet we are consistently underestimated. We are consistently demeaned. We are consistently deemed less than. We are consistently not given our flowers. We are consistently jailed. We are consistently brutalized. We are consistently treated like we are nothing because one white man, one time, a long time ago, and I'm not saying it's one, there's probably more than one, decided that, hey, if I make these people worse, I have more power. And time's up. Time's up. This is why I'm running for mayor. Because, not because I believe that being black inherently makes me a better candidate for mayor than Olivia Chow. I think there's a lot of validity to the strength and power of East Asian Canadians. But for the fact that, like, I understand knowing, if you listen this far, you understand that I understand the culture and the realities of the racism in Canada that I don't believe Olivia Chow understands, particularly as a privileged, upper class, 60-year-old woman who grew up in Toronto. It's not the Toronto that we live in today. So Imad for Mayor 2026, hashtag Imad for Mayor 2026. If you would like this video, please support me. I haven't officially declared my candidacy simply because I'm dealing with some health issues that are going to be wrapped up very, very quickly. But inshallah, by this time next week, I will be on the ballot and I will be on the thing, and I will be making the website and the official TikTok and official social media for my campaign. But at the end of the day, follow hashtag Imad for Mayor 2026. Because the GTA needs a change. Olivia Chow seemed like she was going to be the change, just like Justin Trudeau seemed like he was going to be the change in 2015 when we were all done with Harper. But at the end of the day, she's not it. It's a common sentiment. When I tell people that I'm running for mayor, I tell everybody. I work at Starbucks. I tell my customers I'm running for mayor. They say, "Yeah, good for you. She's not it. She's not it. She's not it." And that it is subjective, but at the end of the day, it's the truth. Love you. Take care of yourselves. Tell a black person that you love them. I love your blackness, and I love mine, and I love all my Canadian, Toronto, and GTA citizens of all races. And peace and love forever.